share my slide. Where is it?
Assalamualaikum, Cik Kai.
Ya, masalah.
Nak tanya, yang recording 2 hari tu tak ada dapat apa-apa
Oh, yang first day
sebab nak recap balik, nak belajar balik. Kadang tak sempat, nak terkejar kan. So nak tengok balik tapi tak dapat.
Okay. What I'll do is I will send it today lah. Sebab yang rasanya first day tu dah share. The second day je lah, belum lagi. Can I do that later today?
Okay.
Alright, thank you. So a very good morning to everyone. Hope that you have a good rest. Okay, but perhaps those who are interested in EPL, maybe some of us did not have a proper sleep last night because there's few games being played this morning. Okay, just a quick recap that Liverpool won 5-3 against Chelsea. Then United just only draw with West Ham, I think. As being asked, yes.
Sekai supporter
Yeah.
mana? Sekai supporter mana? Supporter mana?
Kena reveal ke?
Macam happy je.
Happy. I'm a United supporter.
Okay, noted.
Okay. Right. Just a recap before we move on to today's session. Basically, yesterday we did on MailChimp, right? And also on the keyword search. Okay. The thing that yesterday, two things that I'm trying to make it right before we start for today. The first thing about MailChimp, when we send and from our website WordPress interface, okay, yesterday we sent from our WordPress interface on the this page, right? Okay. And we didn't see that in WordPress that the information being passed to WordPress to MailChimp. The actually is working, except that the owner of the client that need to accept lah, so that when I go back to my email address, okay, and I accept for the request to be part of the members of that page lah. So I'm able to do that. So now I can see that my name, I tried both two. So maybe we can again test it for today, but not sure either we can see it. Let me try it again. Because when you already register, you cannot have the same address. So perhaps I will try something like this: Kyril plus test. Okay. So in Gmail, you can do this to just extend your email address using the plus sign. Okay. If you can see it. The plus sign like I'm doing right now. Okay. If your email address is Kyril plus khairil@mmu.edu.my, what you can do is that you can use a plus sign to extend your email address, and actually you can make it customized email. It's just like putting some extension lah to your email address, okay? But it will also go to the same inbox, or your khairil@mmu.edu.my. Okay, so let me try this. So Khairil test. Okay, phone number. Right now I can do my selection. Okay, so you want to sign up. Okay, so it will say that it doesn't say here. So let's try again. Last test at edu.my. Sign up. Okay, so let's see in the email. Can I have any email? Okay, it's not sending. Okay, but yesterday, as we already see, we able to subscribe. Okay, and then when I accept the email address, acceptance should be from here lah. So this is the email confirmation that I received. Okay, so this is from MailChimp. Okay, and it says there that do you want to confirm subscription? Okay, then I say yes. Then eventually the list will be inside here. So with respect to that, it's working when you connect your WordPress with your MailChimp account. Okay, it enables to integrate and capture the leads that you wanted to have lah. Okay, and for the problem yesterday that you aren't able to do the drop down listing. Okay, so what you can do is that yesterday by default you only have this line. Okay, so what you can do is that you add another line, okay, as the option towards this line. So with respect to that, say that I wanted to have another option for my selection. So what you can do is that you just paste the code over here. Right now we say it itik berapi, okay, and then you save it. Okay, save the changes. So it should be reflected on your page. Refresh this page. Okay, so it's supposed to have 3 options right now. Okay, so now you have the 3 options. Okay, so that is how you can have selection for your form lah. Okay, but usually we don't use this this simpler this kind of form lah, because in WordPress, as I mentioned, you can also add some additional features or some additional plugins that you can actually do the much more beautiful form and much more information that you want to grab. Okay, so that is what we have done yesterday. So but by now, okay, every one of you has your website ready. Okay, in the same time you are ready to do your email marketing. So the next thing to do with the email marketing is to do campaign with MailChimp. Okay, so that you're able to get much more outcome from the email marketing lah. Okay, so that is on email marketing. And for today, or before that, do you have any question before we move on? Okay, good morning, Mr. Khairil. Recording per session, saya ada email. Okay, right. Tita Aisyah, morning. Nur Hamiza, morning. Azizuddin, morning. Okay, so if that is okay, I want to move on to the social media marketing, shortly known as SMM. Okay, so just curiously, how many of you using social media for your own purpose? Can I see a raise of hand? Say yay. Yes, Aisyah. Logesh, Nan, Zalika, yay. Okay. Yay. So what kind of social media that you are really into lah? Like myself, I'm really into Facebook. Okay. My daughter or my children much more on what they call it, Instagram. Okay, because that's much more media or towards people, young people lah. Okay. They're saying that for Facebook is for our generation, meaning that for a bit but for younger people, they are using Instagram and so forth. Also, right now, TikTok also. Okay, so much more on Facebook, IG, YouTube, Insta, Facebook, FB. Okay, so basically, do you use this social media for businesses? The answer should be yes also. Because you can do this to promote your any of your product and services in order to make sure that people can buy it from you lah. Okay, so you want to make sure that you are able to sell the product. Okay, but this is just a channel lah. When you talk about channel, the trend would be different somewhat 10 years ago. Okay, right now maybe also a different trend, but in 10 years time perhaps also a different trend lah. Okay, so previously much more people are using maybe media, public media. Okay, using billboard, using radio advertisement and so forth. But right now more towards social media because you can see that it's much more closer to people because you can access the channel without having to go out from your home. Okay, everything is at your fingertip lah. Okay, so what you can do is that you just have to sign in, okay, to all these different social media. And in the same time, you can use that not just for your personal purpose, but also for your business purposes lah. Okay, so we want to look at a different social media today. Okay, basically we want to see either is this type of what they call it, posting, is it suitable for this media and so forth. Okay, but as I mentioned just now, this is just a channel. Maybe if you in 10 years time, there's no Twitter, there's no Facebook, there's no Pinterest, there's no IG, so you have to move on. Okay, this is just a channel. Okay, so even for your product as a business owner, you just don't just rely on a single channel. You have to also use different channel, not just the trending one, but also the traditional one. So if possible, okay, don't leave the channel previously that being used, like using SMS. Okay, like using brochures and so forth. Okay, so for business owner, you have to mix all the different types of channel lah. Okay, so why social media marketing lah? Okay, because right now, okay, you can see the best the first thing first is that everyone is into social media. Okay, so everyone is currently have their own log in to that different social media. Name it Facebook, name it Instagram, name it Twitter, name it Pinterest, LinkedIn, and so forth. But these different social media actually have different audiences. Okay, so you need to know which media to post your different product. Okay, so if you have multiple product, maybe the product that intended for old people that can relieve the tension of your knee, okay, is not sellable in Instagram. Okay, so because the oldest the elderest lah would say is not towards Instagram. Okay, so perhaps you will sell into a different channel. Perhaps LinkedIn can also be used for selling their product. Okay, so you have to know which channel to use to promote your product effectively lah. Okay, secondly, improve brand awareness. Okay, because you yourself as a user in the social media channel, okay, so you can actually put your brand onto your personal, or perhaps you will have your own pages in Facebook, for instance, so that people would know, okay, that this brand is available. And if you do constantly posting, if you do constant marketing, okay, on top of the page, so that people will say that, oh, they are aware about your brand. So that one with actually improve the brand awareness. The third one is cost effective. Basically, if you tend to do your posting, okay, in radio or television, previously it will be very expensive lah. Okay, so by using social media, if I just take Facebook lah, you will say that you can actually do your promotion with very less or minimum, say like 5 ringgit, 3 ringgit per day, to use it for either for brand awareness or perhaps to promote your product lah. Okay, so it's very very cheap compared to the previous or other different channel. Okay, so with respect to that, but the challenge is that how you want to make it much more effective lah. Because when you do Facebook ads, okay, so the targeting should be proper. Okay, so that is what it says, that is a much more cost effective. Okay, engage with your customer. Okay, say if you are using what channel by brochure, right? Okay, when you send brochure, sending brochure to people's house is one of the channel for marketing. Okay, but you don't really interact with them directly lah, or you cannot get their response directly, because when you send flyers, okay, the flyers doesn't get directly to that targeted person. Okay, and even you just throw your flyers, you don't really target to them, so you just send your flyers to all the houses within that area. Okay, and you are waiting for responses. Okay, with that, okay, you are not able to engage with the respective customer. But with digital marketing, for sure you know that when people ask you question, you already know that his ID lah, if not the email address or other information, but you can still connect to them through their ID lah. Okay, so you can engage with them, you can ask them what they wanted to. Okay, if they have any questions, so you can do that lah. And then improve brand loyalty. Okay, so by getting people into your Facebook page, for instance, okay, so you wanted them to like your Facebook, and with respect to that, every time that you do some new posting on your Facebook page, people will be able to see your post, okay, compared to if you have flyers, okay. So although the people there's a potential customer wanted to have the flyers, but they aren't able to get it because you are not sending the postage or the flyers to them, okay, unless you are using like the postal mail, okay, where you post whenever that people wanted to get any of your new brochure, okay, they can send or you can send direct to them, so you can use postage, normal mail postage lah. But it will be there's a additional cost lah, okay. But with social media, since everyone getting to the social media is free, so when you want to connect to them, you have also zero cost that implement it lah. So you can improve brand loyalty. So you can see how many people. Oh, my page I have 100 people. My page I have 1,000 people like. My page I have multiple people. Okay. My page I have a lot of people using it, or a lot of people that subscribe to it. Okay, so you can see that these people are partly, we can say, a loyal customer to you lah. Although sometimes they are not yet your customer, but they have their interest with towards your brand. So you have to convert them from become just a reader, okay, to a customer lah, okay. Then next, healthier customer satisfaction, okay, because you able to connect with them, you able to communicate with them in much more quicker time, so you can have a much more satisfaction lah, okay. Marketplace awareness, okay. Right now, for instance, Facebook, they also have this Facebook marketplace, okay. So with respect to that, you don't have to build your own page to put your product onto the digital or the into internet lah. Okay, so what you can do is that you just have to create your Facebook, then go to marketplace, and then you can put your product on top of your Facebook marketplace. Okay, we'll see that later on lah. More brand authority, okay, is much more. You can do more lah with social media marketing, because you can also do paid advertisement. You can do also retargeting and so forth. Okay, so it is more you can, your brand can have much more authority. Increase traffic for sure. Okay, when you do posting, you wanted people to get into it, so that you have to do some very interesting posting in order to make your audience much more. So with respect to that, when you get much more audience, so you'll be able to increase your traffic, and perhaps with respect to that, you are able to get much more customer and more sales. Like I've mentioned, getting leads is like a magnet lah. So you wanted to attract most people towards it, okay, so that you're able to get them to know you more, okay. Make sure that they are aware about your brand, they are okay with your brand, okay, and then you try to sell it to them, okay, so that when you wanted to sell to them, they already trusted you, okay. So that is the idea of having all this traffic coming to your pages and so forth, okay. Enhance SEO ranking, when you link or when you put your page, okay, website link in Facebook, you are actually doing outside link with your SEO ranking. So it will actually go back to your Facebook, okay, to your web page ranking. So it's a partnership lah. So now you can also have your social media is healthy, your web page is also healthy. Okay, so that is why people do social media marketing lah. Okay. And looking at this, you can see that these are some of the social media application or services, okay, that people are really into right now. Okay, you have Facebook, right? Okay, WhatsApp also. Most of the time, this is a messaging type of digital system. Okay. Messenger is part of the Facebook team. WeChat, I'm not so sure any one of you is using WeChat. I've tried before, but I think it's too much because we already have WhatsApp. But in China, really they are into this WeChat lah. Instagram, okay. So those who like beautiful what they call pictures, okay, usually hooked into Instagram. Okay, in Instagram, you just show pictures or very short videos, and right now also they have their own TV that is called IGTV. Okay, so that Instagram is much more towards having beautiful pictures lah. Okay, so if you want to sell in Instagram, basically you have to have a very beautiful and a good pictures lah. Okay, QQ, Qzone, TikTok, QQ and Qzone, I don't think much of us into it. Okay, how about TikTok? Anybody really into TikTok? Any of the members of the floor using TikTok? Oh,
hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello. For me nowadays, TikTok is going to be got a TikTok business, right? But from the perception of Malaysian, especially Malay, and as a parent, as a father, I'm not encourage my kid to use TikTok because there's a lot of negativity inside there. So, but now, I just saw the TikTok business, TikTok for business. Maybe it's quite new, but maybe we should try it. Maybe lah for the business purposes, but for the social purposes, I'm not encourage it. It's very negative lah. That's one.
All right, thank you.
My opinion lah.
So, I also agree on that. But yeah, when you give your children, you give your son, you give your daughter the ability to connect to internet, they are already exposed to good things and bad things. The one that we can do is to managing the positiveness and the negativeness lah. And also you have to make your aware of your to your children that what are good and what are bad. Okay, so yes, I agree. But looking at the trend lah, when they start to do TikTok, I would say that most Malaysian or Malay lah, I would say that Malay, they are a bit skeptic about it because they say that this one tak. Some of them say that it's not Islamic then kind of thing whereby you have to dance in front of others and so forth, right? But now you can see a lot of people, older Malays, also doing that lah. But that's the trend lah. So yes, TikTok also have now TikTok business. I haven't tried it out. Okay, so yeah. Then we have Weibo, Reddit, Twitter. Okay, so these are some of statistics that the numbers of people are using it across the globe. Okay, and yes, Facebook is the first or the highest number of people that using it. So why not use Facebook for our businesses lah? Okay, right. So coming to that, okay. So let us see lah the different type of social media. Okay, the first one is Twitter. Basically, Twitter is text kind of social media. So if I can open my Twitter account, okay, this is my Twitter account. Okay, loading. Right. You can add text. You can add things. You can now you can also add pictures, but everything should be a very short sentences lah. There should be a limit. If not mistaken, it's 256 character. So it's actually for those who wanted to share their feelings, whatever that they wanted to put it onto the social media, but with just simple text. Okay, so but usually you can see the trending coming from Twitter lah. Okay, like this one. Congratulations to those who support Liverpool. Okay, after multiple times, after 30 years now, they having their own champion. Okay, EPL champion. They are now the EPL champion. Okay, so yes, you can see the trend much more on Twitter lah, because Twitter will actually give you the trending. Same goes for YouTube also. They will have the list of trending. Okay, but in the same time, you can actually put yourself also. Okay, or you can also have your own Twitter, so that whenever that you say, okay, hi, so I'm on Twitter. Okay, so then you call it the tweet. Okay, so now you are posting on Twitter. Okay, you can also put hashtag, for instance, hashtag hashtag Liverpool champion, for instance. So when you send this, okay, with the hashtag, okay, you can actually search for the hashtag. Okay, hashtag Liverpool. So you can see those who tweet with respect to the hashtag. You can see precisely lah. Okay, so this is Twitter lah. So Twitter, I would say much more on text, so that you able to promote basically a very short sentences, okay, on top of your social media lah. Okay, so Twitter, okay, but not many are using it unless you just wanted to see the trending. So that is on the Twitter part lah. Okay, and then you also have LinkedIn. Okay, this is much more for professional users lah. Okay, so you put your biodata onto LinkedIn. Okay, and you can connect to your colleague. Okay, and you can connect to perhaps any other members like in university. So you able to connect with your other colleague in other university. Okay, and you can collaborate with them and so forth. Okay, so basically this is much more for professional usage. Okay, but also right now you can also do some businesses on top of your LinkedIn. Okay, so LinkedIn much more professional. So if you go to linkedin.com, okay, so LinkedIn, it should be like this. Okay, so you can see your like this one, so related to much more towards your career lah. Okay, so you can connect, okay, grow your network. Okay, so these are some of my colleagues that I can be connected to. Okay, these are those who already been connected to my LinkedIn. Okay, and when you click one of it, okay, you can see their professional or biodata, okay, so in much more details, okay, so you can communicate with them, okay, you can exchange and you can see all the details that related to your colleague lah, okay. So that is LinkedIn, okay. Then Instagram, okay. So as I mentioned, Instagram is where you have to put your images on top of your Instagram, so that people will hook based on the images lah. So like when you go to Instagram.com, okay, Instagram much more on what they call it mobile phone lah. So they are not really nice in desktop, okay, but will be really nice on mobile phone. Okay, so you can see that pictures play important role in Instagram, okay, and then they have some description that relates to the picture, okay, like this one, okay. So you see good pictures, okay, and then perhaps you wanted to like it or you want to communicate with that. And you can also do that for your business purposes, okay. So say that you wanted to search for ikan bakar, okay, so you can see that they will suggest you some instead you use hashtag in Instagram when you do posting, okay, you wanted to have the information with respect to the picture, you put some hashtag. See this, you can see that this is related to ikan bakar, and there should be a hashtag being used here, down here, okay. They are using this hashtag to relate to when people want to search, they will search based on the hashtag, okay. So this is Twitter, okay. Okay, so for yourself, you will have your own profile, okay. So for instance, this is my profile. This is just for testing purpose, no, testing lah. Ada juga lah on my personal. So I will have something like this. You can make some beautiful kind of arrangement like this. There's some tools in mobile that you can cut your pictures into 4, or perhaps you wanted to have a bigger picture, something like this, okay. So you able to do cutting. So this is, for instance, for our postgraduate program, our MBA program. So this is actually one poster, but I able to cut into 2x6, okay, so that you have these pictures side by side. Wait, this one. Okay, so when you put into the full perspective, you will see that it is much more nicer lah, because this is how Instagram for your profile lah. So when people look into your profile, so they can see something like this. So this is how you arrange your profile in order to make it much more nicer lah. Okay. Alright. Next, we want to move. Sedapnya ikan bakar. Dah sarapan belum Siti Aisyah? Next, Pinterest. Okay, this is just like when you see something and you wanted to just store it. Okay, so you use Pinterest. I'm not into this a lot. Okay, so I'm not too familiar with Pinterest. Okay, but it is part of a puzzle for social media marketing. So you can put also all your pictures, okay, and make sure that you can and anybody can go to that specific area lah. So if you have any articles, then you can put it into Pinterest so that it arranged according to your interest lah. Okay, so it's based on your interest, and you will be having your own profile again. Okay, I have it, but I'm not into it. Okay, so you can discover this later also. Okay, and finally, I will say Facebook lah. Okay, so Facebook, there's a lot of things that relate to Facebook lah. When you look at Facebook, how many of you know what is a Facebook page? How many of you knows about Facebook groups? How many of you know about Facebook marketplace? So there's a lot of component in Facebook. Somehow I don't think much of us know about it. Okay, and also on top of that, you have the what they call it, they have also for paid Facebook user. Okay, so that you can use Facebook to do your marketing for your business. Okay, so if you look at this, sometimes you are not really sure, is this a Facebook page or is this a Facebook profile? Okay, so actually it you can't tell the difference between those. Okay, unless you can search it by the different component, because in Facebook, when you try to do some searching, okay, so say that I'm searching for this IEEE Malaysia. Okay, so you can see that they have compiled it based on the search, and if you wanted to see the Facebook result based on group, okay, based on what they call it, profile, okay, you can do that. Okay, posted in group. Okay, so if you wanted to post it in group, so you can see that it's being posted in group. You can also see it being posted as a page and so forth. Okay, so you can't tell, but with Facebook, right, you can actually have your personal profile, okay, with a single login, and you can also have your business profile with the same login. Okay, and you can see it, it's being listed actually on your left hand side lah. These are some of the pages that you should have. Okay, but not everything. Okay, so if you want to see, you have to go to see for the whole thing. Okay, on your page. Okay, so you can go to your personal, and then you can see to some different part of it. Okay, so now you can go for your photos, you can go for your page. Okay, so now if you click on your photo on top of this, okay, you can see that you have all these different components lah. You can have your events. Okay, you click that, you will go to events. Okay, so these are related events to your profile. Okay, so these are the events. Okay, and if you click more here, you can choose perhaps groups. Okay, so these are your groups. Okay, so these are the groups that you already subscribe to. Okay, so we will see that later on. Okay, but as a show, there's a lot of component of Facebook that you can use in order to manage your business. Mainly, you can use pages. Okay, so you can go to your pages. Where's the list of pages? So these are the list of pages. Okay, where you can see that you have interest in lah. Okay, and you can see your pages. Okay, so these are all of my pages. Too many things. Okay, so these are the pages that you have. You can go also to groups, okay, and you see all your group being listed. Okay, so also you can now have what we call marketplace, okay, where you can start selling things onto your marketplace. Okay, right. So these are the top picks of the day, whereby those who wanted to sell, they sell the product, and Google will give you the platform for you to have it to sell it to others lah. Okay, so if you are a buyer, you can go to marketplace and you can do some specific search in order to filter out things that you wanted to select lah. Okay, so with this house, okay, so you can see that the price, all this is already being customized by Google. So you can see that some like the title, okay, is already being put into a bigger font, okay, or a large size of font, okay, and then being put into much visible text, okay, compared to other than that, okay, like location, okay, it's a bit blur. The price is being highlighted and so forth, okay, and then some description of it. So these are the things that you can see that being used much more by the Google user lah. Okay, so you put pictures, okay, multiple pictures, okay, and then you can also put some text that relates to your posting, okay, so you're able to sell your product onto the marketplace right now. Okay, what else that Facebook have? Okay, lately, okay, they for Facebook, okay, when you started to do some posting, right, okay, right now when you click there, you now have some different option what you want to do. Okay, basically you can see that you can create room. Okay, here you can create a room where you can do your live from some specific room, or if you want to sell or go live, okay, on your page or on your own personal page, so you can go live from there. Okay, so and also if you wanted people to watch perhaps some other live session, so you can put your post as a watch party lah. Okay, so these are some trending lah right now. People are selling using live in Facebook, in Instagram, in YouTube, and so forth. Okay, so these are the other components. And last but not least, okay, you can do scheduling. Okay, so say that this is not. Let me try on different page. Okay, so say that this is the page when you wanted to post. Okay, you can see that you can schedule, okay, using this Creator Studio. Okay, so you can see if you start to do posting, okay, and on the bottom right now, Facebook has a new functionality that's called Creator Studio. The purpose of this Creator Studio is to make your life much easier, because now you can schedule your posting rather than you do on the fly. Okay, so rather than you wanted to have 5 posting every day, and you every time that you want to post, you will get into Facebook and then you send your post. Okay, instead of that, you can just be one time, maybe 5 o'clock in the morning, schedule all the 5 posting at a different time within the period, within the day, and then you can actually go and do something else, and then Facebook will actually post it on the specific schedule time lah. Okay, so that's the beauty of the Creator Studio. We'll see that later also. Okay, so you can go into the Creator Studio by clicking on Creator Studio, and this will be the interface that you can see if you wanted to actually do some posting. Okay, so you can create a new post. Okay, create post, add story or whatsoever. Okay, and you can schedule it accordingly because right now you able, there will be this down here option. Okay, when you do go to posting, you will see that at the bottom right here, share now here. At the bottom right, share now. Down here. Okay, so down here, bottom right, there's share now. Actually, you can do some selection whereby you can say that I want to schedule it rather than post it now. Okay, so now you will have this pop-up saying that do you want to schedule? Okay, you want to schedule your posting. Okay, so they will give you the option to choose the date. Okay, and also choose the time of your posting. Okay, so say that you wanted to post for tomorrow, just choose 24th of July. Then what time that you wanted it to be posted? 10. Okay, 00. Okay, so now you can click the button schedule. Okay, so this is to make your life easier. Okay, so you can create your scheduling and then just let Google to do the thing lah. Okay, like this page, I would say that I have some thing that already been scheduled. Okay, so this one will be scheduled on 26th of July at 7 a.m. Okay, then this one is also on 26th. Okay, so there's a lot of schedule posting that already inside here. Okay, so then you can also see the analytics and so on. So, but this one we can see later lah. Okay, right. So that is on Facebook. Okay, so for our example, for social media marketing, we will use Facebook as our example later on. Okay, but before that, perhaps some do and don'ts for digital marketing, for social media marketing. What you need to do is that since you are actually getting people to your page, okay, interaction between your user, which is, we call it your fan lah, is very important. So when people ask you question on your page, please do answer. Even if they don't ask you, perhaps you can do some ask them question and so forth, so that there's a lot of interaction in your fan page. Okay, and then you can use your brand specific tag to promote your social media marketing lah. Okay, so in Facebook you have the tab your logo on top of your page. Okay, so you use that as a brand specific tab. Okay, then use easy recognizable brands. Okay, so don't use brand that is too difficult for people to remember. Okay, make it much easier. If you see the branding of the huge corporation like Mercedes, McDonald's and so forth, they will have their brand very simple. Okay, some very logo, for instance Dell, you just have the Dell with the what they call it, the D is being inclined a bit, and then just the word Dell as their logo and the brand. Okay, so make sure that when you do your branding, put a very simple one, but it needs to be distinguished. Like Mac, you know that when you see a logo of an apple that already being beaten, okay, so that is a Mac brand. Okay, develop personality and humor. Sometimes you when you are on your page, sometimes you need to be a bit humor, okay, and you have to put your personality on top of your page so that people can relate and can trust you lah. Okay, so that is something that you have to develop lah. Okay, highlight your social media page on your website. Okay, so it's vice versa lah. So if you on your social media, you highlight your page. On your page, you highlight your social media. Okay, so for instance, like our Comsoc website. Okay, you can see this is the logo that one of my what they call it, engineering community lah. So we have the same interest of telecommunication. So we have our website, we call it compt, mycompt.info, mycompt.info. So this is our website. So what we have here is that we cross-reference between our web page and also our social media. Okay, so right now you can see that we put our menu for our Facebook on the top menu. Okay, and then perhaps if you have Twitter and so forth, usually website they also have the different icons, small icon on top of here. Let me see if my other page have it. If not mistaken, it should be apcc2020.org. Okay, so usually by default in WordPress, this is the page here is using WordPress. They have this kind of icon already by default can be used lah. So you have the Facebook icon on top of here. If you have other icon, so it will be aligned somewhat over here. Okay, it can be your Twitter over here. It can be your YouTube over here. Okay, and so forth. So you can integrate it to your web page. Okay, and also in the same time you put your Facebook link to your page. Okay, so vice versa. Okay, highlight your page and then encourage, like and share with giveaway. Okay, so people like free things, right? So what you can do is that just give some free giveaway and then say that if you like, share our page, you will get this. Okay, or perhaps you can do some contest. Okay, in order to make sure that people go to your page. Basically, the idea here is to get people to your page, like and then share. Okay, so that is to encourage, like and share with giveaway. Okay, post curated content. Later, we also will be doing something like we call it 80-20 rules, whereby when you do posting, okay, out of 10, what you need to do is that 80 of it should be maybe something that you shared about motivation, something that related to your product that you are selling, but it's not really what we call hard selling lah. Okay, we try to share information. Okay, so for instance, if you are selling selling gadget that can help to boost your Wi-Fi. Okay, so you will share maybe some videos that saying that if you use this you are not selling yet, you can say that this maybe mesh network can be used to solve problems. So you share some other posting that relates to the mesh network. Okay, and then also perhaps theoretical behind it. Okay, so maybe you share slides that relates to how to do mesh network. Okay, and then perhaps something to do with like posting that if you wanted to have a very high speed on your network, okay, you have problems, so you can do some speed test videos or whatsoever lah. So basically the rules of 80-20 is to make your posting, okay, out of 10, 8 should be sharing, motivation, not hard selling. Okay, another 20 or 2 out of 10 of your posts should you can start doing your hard selling thing lah. Okay, but yes, we say that it will be very difficult because everything would be sometimes you need to really put into it. Okay, because you have to find the different content lah. So that is much more towards content marketing lah. Okay, but you have to make it properly lah. Okay, cross promote to other platform. Okay, so if you are on Facebook, try to also cross promote to Instagram. Right now, Facebook is already being owned, or Instagram is currently being owned by Facebook. So you can actually do some cross-platform transfer, okay, or promotion. And perhaps if you are in Pinterest or you are on LinkedIn, so what you can do is that you can also do the cross-platform information that relates to promote your other platform lah. And then you can use analytics from all these different pages so that you're able to analyze, okay, your posting and so forth, so that you can learn from it and then make it much more efficient later on lah. Okay, especially analytics that relates to Facebook ads or any advertisement that being paid, so you wanted to get much more out of it, so you have to really analyze, study the trend. Maybe you are not targeting really into it, okay, because maybe your customer is the age is between 15 to 21, so you but when you do your marketing, paid marketing, you wrongly put on the age, okay, so that is where you have to really feel or look back, okay, so look at the analytic lah. Okay, experiment with when and how other often you post. Okay, so sometimes some marketing guru mentioned that you will actually what do you call it, when you do marketing, sometimes you don't know what people want. Okay, so you have to do tests. Okay, so you do testing. Okay, say that you are selling this product, okay, and you give something. Okay, for instance, you give a shirt. Okay, and you see that a lot of people like it. Then on another day you try selling the same product but giving a pen, okay, magic pen for instance. Not many people like it. Okay, and then the next day perhaps you use the same product but you you don't give any giveaway, so not many people. So you can test it, you can experiment with it. Okay, what kind of things that people wanted to, okay, your customer wanted to, okay, and also test on the day and the time lah. Okay, but also on the general basis. Okay, when you want to do posting, you can see the trend lah. Sometimes you have to do posting every morning before 9, okay, because people we start working before 7 o'clock. Okay, and then maybe the next posting is at 12:30 because at that time people going out and they wanted to rest a bit, so they will hook to your page. Okay, and then after office hour and so forth. Okay, and while if you want to do live, usually they will do after 9 o'clock because people already settled down and they just want to relax and watch things that they are interested in lah. Okay, so that is experiment. Okay, on when and how do you want to post. Okay, the next thing is don't. Okay, don't, if you already put your what they call it, a marketing campaign, okay, in Facebook, usually after you already set it, okay, don't just leave it, okay, because you have to fine tune. So you don't just set and then you just leave it. Okay, so you have to come back and see how the performance of your marketing campaign and whatsoever lah. And then don't mislead your customer. Once you mislead the word of mouth, or they can also what they call it in Twitter, they can retweet to many others customer. So they it will jeopardize your product and services lah. Okay, so don't mislead customer. Don't buy engagement. Yes, okay, you can buy engagement. Even like if you want to be a YouTuber, when you want to start to monetize, okay, you can you need to have 1,000 numbers of subscriber and 40,000 minutes of viewers on your video that you already created. So to speed it up, sometimes you can buy the engagement. There's some pages and some community that you can actually ask people to like, and actually they will pay to them lah. Okay, so you can increase your engagement by buying, but don't do that, because all these platforms, especially Facebook, they are smarter than us, because they already into the business a very long time. So what they do is that they can actually know if you are buying your engagement and so forth. Okay, then don't do. Okay, another don'ts is that especially when you posting, okay, in WhatsApp, for instance, okay, usually the same post you be sending each and every hour. Very irritating. Okay, so don't do that. That is called spamming. If possible, try to create a genuine, different type of posting every time you do the posting. Okay, if you want to use the same posting, please make it a wider time frame lah, because perhaps it doesn't people doesn't really identify because of the time frame lah. If it's too close, then just now this already being sent, okay, same marketing advertisement, then another 1 hour, the next second hour, third hour will be the same. So people will be sad, or they will be angry with you because you are spamming them. Okay, then don't promote direct sales. Okay, yeah, the best thing is actually you don't really sell direct lah, meaning that if possible try to do soft selling lah, or indirect selling onto your page. Okay, so people will love more on that rather than you go and buy this, buy that. Okay, so the idea of marketing is that you start with the branding, educate people, and eventually you try to close. Okay, so but it is not just on the same day you have a product you just want to sell. I don't think that will a good engagement lah. Another don't is that don't post irrelevant content. Okay, you are selling bola, but you are telling people that you love masak-masak. Okay, makan-makan. That is not relevant lah. So if you are selling bola, you can share about Liverpool or United right now in the third place and possible of having a place for the Champions League next year lah. Okay, but it will be till the end, because the for the spot in the EPL right now, third, fourth, and fifth is very close right now, with just a single point. Okay, so it can be either Leicester, United, or Chelsea. Okay, that will be going for the Champions League next year. Okay, then don't target too broadly. Okay, when you do targeting in your market, in your advertisement or in your boost, okay, it's best if you can reduce it. Not just because it's not a great idea, but also it will actually jeopardize your the price that you have to bear lah, because if it's too broadly, then you have to pay more. Okay, so need to very specified on what kind of perhaps range of people area of targeting and so forth. Okay, so you have to be much more precise. Next, don't write long copy. Okay, people will read it. As now we can see that even for Facebook, people will just scroll until they see that very good pictures or videos, then they will stop and they will try to see in details or play the video. Okay, so a very long copy is not a good or no. Okay, so very short, precise. Okay, search for keyword and use that keyword so that able to catch the customer interest. Okay, next thing, don't disappear. Okay, right now I'm feeling alone. Okay, because nobody texting or asking question. But so you guys don't disappear. Same goes for if you are or you are a business owner. Don't disappear lah. You have to do continuous posting. Okay, so that people will know, this guy or this product is still available. Okay, how you can do that? As I mentioned, you can actually do the scheduling. Okay, so if you are if you say that you'll be busy the whole week, okay, so you try to schedule at the weekend, okay, so that you're able to be seen as being posting daily, okay, but actually you already scheduled it earlier on the weekend. Okay, so don't disappear. Don't violate platform policy, okay, because for sure you'll be terminated. Or in YouTube, sometimes your video will be claimed. Sometimes if you put your video song, okay, that is using without getting proper agreement from the owner, okay, your video will be strike. Okay, if they say that you still wanted to play the video with the music, then you can do that, but you cannot monetize it. Okay, or perhaps if they identified that you are using the video licensed video without getting permission, they won't play that music lah for during your video. So your video will be kind of muting. Okay, so it won't be that interesting. And the worst case is that your video will be struck out lah. Okay, so that is where you violate the policy. Okay, so I think that is the end for the first session for today. Okay, so I'm open to discussion and question before we go for a break. Okay, at 10:30 and coming back at 11. Any question or anything that you want to highlight, wanted to share?
Chikarel?
Yes.
Chikarel?
Yeah. I'm here.
Chikarel, I mean, you just mentioned that, in YouTube, if let's say we had, in YouTube, if you happen to share another person's video, that video clip will be struck off from our page. Our page, provided if someone has been complained, isn't it? If no one complained, then the page will be still in our YouTube, isn't it?
Correct. Partly correct, because YouTube also have their own system that they can actually test the audio. For instance, if they find similarity, they have their own tools lah, which we don't know lah. So because if you are a musician, right? So you already put your videos on your YouTube, and then how can you identify somebody is copying or using your same content? So they will have their own tools to identify or machine that they run just to compare the videos or the sound, and if they catch it, they will actually identify the owners of it. Okay, and they ask the owner to the next action, what they wanted to do. Okay, and also if the owner itself identify it, okay, so the owner can ask YouTube to strike your video.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other question?
Sorry, hello.
Yeah.
How can I monetize from anything that I post on my status, FB status?
FB status, yeah.
How can I monetize it?
Okay. We will go into that later on, but just to share with you, the same place that we see on the scheduling posting just now, which is the Creator Studio. Let me. Where is it? This is the Creator Studio. Okay, so this is the Creator Studio. Let me make it a bit smaller. Okay, so in the Creator Studio, right now they have this on your left hand side. You have the monetize. Okay, so here. Okay, you have on your left hand side what we call monetize. This is where you can actually monetize your Facebook activities lah. But I think this is also still new, and I'm also not really I haven't discovered this in Tara lah. I know that you can now do monetization with Facebook, but from what being discussed or being highlighted, the amount of money is not that much compared to YouTube lah. Okay, but it's a start lah if you wanted to see things that you do in Facebook and you can make money. So this is where you can do that lah. Okay, so we'll see later on also, but here is where you can see that you can start to do monetization. Okay, what are the rules? Okay, perhaps we can see it later on. Okay, any other question? All right. So if there's no question, I'll think we take a break for half an hour, okay, and then come back at 11. Basically, what we want to do is that we want to dig into the different component of Facebook and how, as a business owner, you can maximize, optimize the things that relates to your Facebook platform, right? Okay, so we have a break and I'll see you at 11. All right. Welcome back. I hope that everyone is tuning in right now. Say yay if you are in. Okay, Tega is in. Okay. How's about so how's the rest? Khairul Faizi is currently tuned in. Right. So before I proceed with the discussion further on Facebook marketing, so just want to really know on your own interest, what kind of things that you wanted to learn on the Facebook configuration or marketing on your own self. Okay, just curiosity. What are the things that you want to learn during this session? Just can you type or perhaps voice out whatever that you wanted to learn. Anybody have expectation on what to do or what to learn or what you need, what do you want to really understand further to market our own product and services? Okay, Sega. How's about what about the rest? Just push out if you have Facebook features, right? For Sega, my question is that how often or what is the level of Facebook usage have you gone through? Have you have your own page? Have you have your own marketplace or whatsoever? Okay, Siti Aisyah wanted to know, get statistic of what people view, likes. Okay, Siti Aisyah, which level are you currently? Are you a normal user of Facebook? Are you have done some marketing on Facebook? You have Sega have your own Facebook account, but to what extent? If I would, I can know to what extent have you used your Facebook? I'm a normal user for Facebook. Okay. Personal use, share our life moment. Okay lah. Okay. So for the next session, what I want to do is that I want to address few of the tools in Facebook, and the thing is that these tools is being used widely and massively, okay, for the business owner to give more outcome to their business outcome lah, okay. So it's not towards the personal usage, okay, but it's much more towards how you can do it for your business side lah, okay. So for everyone, if possible, please log into your Facebook, okay, and we wanted to see either you able to access the things that I'll be sharing later on. Okay, so first thing first, Siti Aisyah said, currently I'm just starting doing marketing, so want to know more about market demand. Okay, right, so market demand. Okay, I would like everyone to access to their Facebook. So if you haven't yet have any account with Facebook, which I doubt nobody has the problem, or everyone I would say will have their own account, right? So so if you guys already have your account, so please log in, or else if you haven't had any account, so you have to register and you need to have your email account accompanied for your Facebook registration lah. So as standard one, you need to log into facebook.com. Okay, so if you haven't you cannot reach their site, Roshakila cannot reach the site. You mean the Facebook site, is it? If you are using your corporate line, I think they are blocking it. Okay. So if that's so, I've already listed down Facebook as one of the link that need to be accessed for this session. So perhaps you can ask your IT guy to help on that, or else you can put yourself on your mobile phone, and then if you have your internet connection through your mobile phone, try to reach out for the Facebook thing. Basically, you can use the mobile version or you can use the desktop version. The desktop version, I would say, will be much more proper for us to access the many tools that being used in Facebook lah. Okay, so if you haven't registered, so you have to type your name. Say your name is Aku, then your family name is Sempoy. Type Aku Sempoy. So you need to put your mobile number 011 26 55223 for instance. Okay, and what is the password that you wanted to have. Okay, so say that you just put any password, then you need to input what is your birth of date. Okay, so say that is 10 July 1995. Okay, and then you have to pick your gender. Okay, say I'm a man. Okay, so select lelaki and then go and click the daftar lah. Okay, so with that they will actually you can register with Facebook. Okay, and then you will get access. Okay, so when you done this, okay, you can log in, but I will say that later on they will ask you for your email address, so that you can also receive it. But for on this, because you already bring your mobile phone, they will get you to accept to approve it through your mobile phone lah. So it will send you SMS to your mobile phone, and you have to accept the registration lah. So when you have done that, okay, you log in, and this is the area where you will be taken into lah, right? So you will see these features being displayed on your Facebook login. Okay, first thing that you will see is what is it? First thing that you will see that will catch your eye is notification. On your right hand side, okay, you will see that there's a notification on your right hand side that give you information. Okay, and then you can also see your account on the very right hand side. There's a drop down button. Okay, so if you wanted to know much more about your account, you just click on that, and it will give you the list of setting an account that relates to yourself lah. Okay, so here you can see the different pages that I've already created. Then you can also see your business that you can manage. Okay, then you have your managing pages, groups, ads, and see activity log. And if you want to change your username and password, okay, so you can go to setting, and you can do changes to your personal information on your Facebook lah. Okay, so this is considered as your personal page lah, or we call it your personal Facebook. Okay, so on Facebook you can see all the menus on your left hand side. It will give you all the feeds, shortcut, explore anything that relates to it. And it in the center it will give you stories that Facebook think that you are interested in. Okay, so this will be based on a while after you already browse or use Facebook. Facebook will actually know what to post over here, that things that relates to your interest lah. Okay, so if you are very new to Facebook, then perhaps it will be a generic one. And if you don't have your friend, I would say that the posting that shows here won't be related to your friends lah. Okay, so this is my page. Okay, so as a normal person, if you are on a personal page, if you want to create anything, okay, so you just create a post. Okay, say that you need to have photos that you can come along with it. Okay, so just select a photo. Okay, say something here. Okay, right, so you just select image. Okay, and then you can put some text. Okay, like here, Adam grand opening of Adam's barber shop. Okay, then that is the title. So come and support our new business. Okay, now open at Kelana Jaya, for instance. Okay, so you give Kelana Jaya. Call now. 01 whatever numbers. Okay, then you give your link http://azaril.com, for instance. Okay, so you wanted to have something like this as your personal postage. Okay, so the next thing that you want to do is that you just push the publish post. Okay, so the normal one would be something like this. You will be posting something like this. Okay, okay, and you can see one thing is that for your personal, it can change what access. Okay, so right now I actually want to have this for my own self. Okay,
Sorry.
so yes,
How to make it the image come first?
you can't.
Cannot
You cannot do that.
Alamak.
It will be something like this lah. The text will be on top, and then
Okay.
the diagram here. Unless you want to do with your boost page lah, post. Okay. You can do something like this. This is just a normal one lah. Okay. The boost post will be something like you can type things. Okay. But then you have to where is it? It doesn't. We can do that on the creator page later on. Okay. But on the basis is that you can put your text and image and perhaps things that related to your business over here. But this is on your personal page. Okay. If you want to build your brand on your personal page, then we can say that it's okay also. But sometimes people, the business owner doesn't want to put themselves as the main person or the main persona for their business lah. So perhaps you don't want to put your posting that relates to your business to your personal page lah. Okay, so then the next thing is that you can what you can do is that if you want to do live videos, okay, so the same thing as you can see just now, you can just put push on the triple dot over here, okay, and then you just choose live video, okay. So live video, click on that and will give you change may not be saved, okay. So you can say leave. So right now you want to go for live, okay, and it will give you stay on live producer, okay. You can go live, okay. You can actually go directly live, okay, or you can also schedule it later on, okay. So if you want to have a good numbers of people tune in, the best thing is to go for this Facebook live schedule, because you can premiere it on your page saying that I'll be going live on a certain date and time, so that people can say yes, I would like to go for it, okay. So it will give them a reminder where the session almost start lah, okay. So you can go either live right now or schedule it lah, okay. And then you need to select lah, use camera, because you need to make sure that is much simpler lah, okay. Where is it? Set up Facebook FaceTime import should be okay. Okay, so I found that with usually for page or usually in browser is too much setting that we need to do. Let me try to give you the example while using mobile phone, okay. So say now I need to delete this. Okay, say now I wanted to do live, okay. So I go to my personal information over here, okay, and I'm trying to access my Facebook and go live from mobile phone, okay, because mobile phone is much more direct if you want to do your live, okay. So let's see how can I do this, okay. So in mobile phone usually you have just a single button, okay. And now I'm live, okay. So let me refresh my page, and by doing that now you can see that I'm currently live with just a single button click, okay. So I will say hi Facebook, I'm currently with my in a class for Masterclass business digital marketing. So currently just showing them how to go live, okay. So that would be my sharing online, okay. And what you can do is that you can also start a watch party, okay. Say that you wanted to have it on a different page that you already created, okay. So you can choose the button watch party over here, okay, and then start, okay, and you choose where to put it. Okay, say I want to have it on my page, so share on your timeline. You click there and start a page, or start a page you manage. Okay, so you start a page on you manage. So you just choose any of it. Okay, so say that I wanted to put it into one of my page. Where is it? I put it here. Okay, carry on. Okay. Say come and watch me. Come and watch me. Okay. So you start the watch party. Okay, and now your watch party is currently being displayed on the page that you already identified. Okay, so if I go to my page, this page. Okay, I'm currently live now. Okay, in Facebook, already have one people connected towards it. Okay, so now in my page, this is my page. So you can see, come and watch me. So these are my watch party. So it's live, right? So you can extend it not just in your own personal Facebook, but you can also use the watch party to extend it to a different groups, different page, and whatsoever. Okay, so I will off the online live stream on Facebook. Okay, so finish. Okay, so that is another components that really good in Facebook, which you can use it to promote your product, okay, by going live. Okay, right. So the other thing is that if you don't want to mix your personal and your business, okay, you can actually separate it into pages lah. Okay, so now, okay, what you can do is that we wanted to do a page. Okay, so for Facebook marketing, okay, first thing that we wanted to see is that pages. So right now we want to go for pages. Okay, and then we wanted to go for groups, and then go for events, and marketplace, live, and watch party, and ads. Okay, basically we wanted to separate your personal page as compared to your business page. Okay, so the first thing that you can do to have a platform for your own business, okay, so to create a Facebook page. Okay, so now with me, I hope that you guys will also do this. Okay, I wanted to create a new page that reflect your business. Okay, so go to the top hand side of your Facebook menu. Okay, this is your username. Okay, then you have a home button and go to create. Okay, so now you want to create a page. Oh, somebody like my video. So create page. Okay, so you wanted to have your own page for your business. Okay, actually you can do for many reasons. You can do it for your own blogging, you can do for public community or whatsoever, but here we want to focus on the business or brand. So you choose brand, business and brand. So from the button create just now, okay, you click the page, okay, and then it will give you this interface. Create a page, connect your business, yourself, or your cause in the world community. Then get started, choose a page category. So choose a business or brand. Okay, right? After you click that, it will give you this. Okay, so now a page name. Okay, I wanted everyone to put their business name if you already think about it. Okay, but if not, just put any random or selected names for your business, or the business that you wanted to do. Okay, so right now, say I wanted to have my business of what they call it, want to have a business of kaki pancing lah. Okay, for those who wanted to I don't like pancing. Perhaps you wanted to have properties. Okay, so lelong properties. Okay, so this is my page name. Okay, and the category I can say that is property. Property. Okay, property management. So property management company. Okay, so they will ask you further. Okay, what is your address? Okay, just put some name of street, Jalan Penggang Bersatu. Just put any name lah. Penggang Bersatu. City, maybe put it Klang. Plot Klang. Okay. Postcode, I'm not so sure Kelang apa. 4100. I'm not so sure. Just put it. Phone number optional. Do you want to show my address? Don't show my address. Okay, so usually for business we didn't tick this because we want to the customer know where our business located. Okay, right? So click continue. Stop me if you have any problem or any question. Okay, now they will ask add a profile picture. Okay, if you have your profile picture, upload it. Okay, or else you can skip and do it later. So I would suggest that skip it for this moment. Skip, and then it will also ask you to add a cover photo. Okay, if you have it, just click on the upload a cover photo, or else you put into skip or you push the skip button. Okay, and then get online booking through Facebook. This one I would say that also will skip, not now. Okay, this is a new features. Before this, it doesn't have any. So when you do that, okay, right now this is your page. Okay, so you still log into your personal page. You can still see your personal page, but in the same time, you can separate your business into a different segment or a different page in order for you to focus on your business on this page only. So you can post on your personal activities on your personal page, and in the same login page you can actually post it your business on your Facebook page lah. Okay, so these are the things that you will see. Okay, no, nothing yet. So first thing first that you can put is to write welcome messages. Okay, so welcome to my Lelong property page. Do contact me if you have any property to sell or buy. Okay, so as a simple post, you just post it, and you can see that this is your first post on your page. Okay, so a bit, you need to scroll down a bit, and where is it? Right. Maybe you have to refresh it. right? You cannot see it. Try it again. Test post, and you post it. Uploading. Is it in the post? Okay. So, but it should be also displayed on the home page. Okay. So you already done 2 posting. Okay. But if you are a normal person, you won't be attracted to this kind of text posting, right? Because it's very not that interesting lah. You just have a text. Okay. So this is not being not recommended at all lah. So if you have any posting, try to accompany it with some videos or images, okay, which can really attract others to your posting lah. Okay, even if you are sharing things, okay, try to find something on the internet, okay. If best, find a free unlicensed images, okay. So say that you want to find a property images, so you can find a property image free stock, okay, stock free image. Okay, you can go to shutterstock.com. Okay, so now you find for property image, property. Okay, just fine. So it will give you all these different images, okay, and this one you can actually use it, okay, because it's actually free, okay. You have to choose it. Say that you select this image, okay. So you can download it for free, okay, and but you have to log in lah, okay. So log in. Say that you haven't had account, it's okay lah. So just for instance, when you already log in, okay, I just copy and paste this, copy image and put it into this, okay. So the same thing that I wanted to post just now, so you put your image over here. You just find a property image, okay, and say that this one, okay, and copy image, and then you put it into this posting. Download it, save image as, see on my download folder, okay. 111, just to make it simpler to save the name, okay. And then I wanted to get image, so click on photo or videos, okay. It should be in my download, and this is my image. Yes, I open it, and I wanted it to have welcome, okay. So the same thing, welcome to my page, okay. Right, so now you can actually post it. The image is not being used. Try it again. Right. So something is not good. Never mind. Press test it again. If you find same problem as me, sometimes I just reload it because this is Facebook algorithm or the Facebook script that perhaps sometimes it's not working. So again, say that you want to post an image, say go to image and select the image. Right now it's working. So welcome page. Welcome to my page. Right, and then just post. Okay, and it should be displayed on the main page. Okay, right now. Okay, so as compared to just now, you have a text only, welcome to my property page. Then you compare with this. This is much more engaging lah for me, I would say. People will love to see this rather than just a text that you have right now, right? So this is your first post, okay? And then the next thing that you wanted to do is that you want to customize this page lah, okay? So you can start by adding a cover photo, okay? So click, go to the top of the page and click add a cover. Okay, choose from your photo, or you can choose since you don't have any photo on this page yet. Okay, so you can choose from photos, but it should be uploaded lah from your, where is it? Add a cover, upload a photo or videos. Okay, say that I have for Comstock here, I have a banner for it, so I put the banner. Okay, choose the image and put the banner, and voila, it should be now being presented on the page. Okay, and I see that the text down here is being a bit cut. Okay, the image down here. Okay, I wanted it to be dragged a bit up above. Okay, so what I can do is that on the page itself, you just left hand click, okay, and drag the position by when you see this. Okay, so now it is much more clearer on the text. Okay, and if you are okay with that, then you just click save, right? And now this is your banner. Okay, so your banner, what you can do is that this is like what they call it, roadside banner that you can use it, where you put your advertisement on top of it, and it actually can have multiple pages in the sense that you can have a slideshow. Okay, so you can have multiple multiple images that they change at different time. Okay, so that is on the image cover page. Okay, then the other thing that you can customize is that this icon. Okay, so right now if you see that your post, okay, you will have this L because you have this image related to it. Okay, same goes whenever you post, this is your icon lah. Okay, so if you want to change it, go to update. Okay, choose from photos. Okay, if you have it, you use it, or else you can actually upload it from your desktop. Okay, this is to post, sorry. On the update, okay, you choose upload photos. Okay, and then choose an image, like here I think we have a logo. Okay, logo from shop. Okay, say that I choose this image. Okay, right now it will be loading. Can't read file. Okay, change to a different one. Refresh it. Okay, change a different file. Okay, usually it's either PNG or JPEG. Okay, say I choose this, and they wanted us to crop it a bit. Okay, so down here, okay, right down here, you will have some adjustment size. Okay, so you can drag it a bit smaller or a bit bigger. Okay, but right now I would suggest that you rearrange it. Okay, so to look something like this. Okay, and then you save. Now it will change the logo for your page lah. And with that, all your posting, you will see that there's a logo that relates or that show your company's logo lah. So if you have your company's logo, you put it over here, and then now you can see that all these are now being shown as your company's logo lah. Okay, so that is how you do some customization. Okay, right. Then if you want to go live, okay, so you have the live button over here. Okay, the same as we have already seen just now. Okay, if you want to go live, just click the live button in your page or on your desktop. It will take a bit of time and a lot of setting. I would suggest that if you want to go live, it's best to what they call it, directly go directly using your mobile phone. Okay, okay, something like this. Okay, so it's a bit tedious lah with your desktop, but you can do it lah. So the best, I would suggest that you actually use your mobile phone if you want to go live. Okay, so go back to your properties. Okay, your page just now. Okay, so before I continue, what page that you guys have created, can you share with me the link of the page? You can copy the link as I showed on top of my page here. Okay, just select until the numbers backslash before the question mark. You just copy all this link before the question mark over here. Okay, at the end of here. Okay, so copy that and then share it with me. What have you been created? Cannot put it here. Okay, so mine would be please share your page if you already have that. Facebook.com/lelong properties. I could it lelong properties. Manage page. Just a minute. I wanted to share the link so that you can also see it. Where is it? Lelong. Oh, yeah. All right. so this is mine. Can you share? You guys share yours? Anybody want to share? You can click on the link that I've given to you. Okay, so now you're able to have your page. Okay, and you can start doing your posting on this page. Okay, you can also do events, live, put photos, put committee, and so forth. Okay, so if you have your page, okay, do share with me right now.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
So the login of this page is same login as our personal FB page.
Your personal FB page is basically for your personal usage lah. This one is to separate your business with your personal posting lah.
So this one is another login, or is it inside? Is a sub?
So your question is that, is it inside, or you have to use different login, right?
Yes.
Okay. This one is actually within the same login page. We usually we name it as a single login lah, meaning that you can have your personal and your business entity just within a single login.
So may I quite lost. So this is sub page.
Is considered as a page for your Facebook lah.
So it's sub page, sub account lah. From my own account.
Yes, it's from your own account. Okay, because you can see that it's being listed in your profile. Okay, these are all the pages that relates to you.
Yes.
Okay, so you can go to your right hand side over here and go see more, and it will list all your pages lah. So these are all my pages that I've created. Wow, so many.
Okay.
Alright. So this is the page that the newer page that I already create. Okay. So you can click here, and then you able to access it. Okay. So our intention right now is just to create a page and that make it show or make it proper, and then we can start posting on it lah. Okay. Right. So the next thing that I would love to do is that I want to customize a bit on this page, so that people, when they look out, you can see some description about my businesses. Okay. So what you can do is that you go to settings. Okay. There's a menu, settings over there. Okay, and they will take you to this page. Okay. Right. And then you can do some setting accordingly. But I want to focus on the page info over here. Okay, there's a page info over here. Okay, so click on the page info. Okay, and it will give you this page where you can actually do some tweaking on the page info. Okay, so you might want to mention about your businesses. Okay, so say that cheap and honest property agent. Okay. Okay. And call me if you need my services. Okay, at 00 whatsoever. So then you save it. Okay. Then what kind of category you can include an additional category? Say that you want to sell category, sell or buy, retail, do you have it? Marketing agency, sell by, sell or buy. Okay, if not, just leave it out. Okay, then you can put your phone number. Okay, choose Malaysia first. Okay, and then put your number 01 whatever it is. Okay, and save it for later purpose. Okay, save changes. And then put your website. This is where you link back your website just that we created yesterday. So HTTPS. You wanted to have what they call it, AKPK train.hazaril.com. Okay, and then save the changes. Then put your email address. Okay, khairil@gmail.com. Okay, then put it into there. Then if you want to put your business's address, okay, you can put it here. Okay, service area, you can also customize what are the hours opening. Later you can do this. Okay, so basically these are the things that you can customize. Okay, and you now can go back to your page by clicking on the page on the left hand side here. Okay, and when people goes to your page, they will have some information. Where is it? It should be about. Okay, so you have this about button down here on your left hand side. Okay, your icon, then your page's name, then you have a different menu over here. So if you click about, okay, so it will give you your business information. Okay, the one that you already customize a bit of your information just now. Okay, now you can see that the property, what is the category? Property management. Okay, so you have a property management company. What is the name? Leilong. Okay, this one we would need to customize. What name do you want to have for your page, Facebook page? Okay, so you can later do that. Okay, then what is the business details? Okay, and all these different things that you already mentioned. This is your email address. This is your website. Okay, and other information. And then this about thing that you already created just now. Okay, and this is the pages ID lah. So this is the one that unique about yourself. Okay, your pages ID, right? So right now this pages ID, the one that you see here. Okay, this pages ID, it is similar to the one that you can see up here. Okay, so now your page is actually, the name is Leilong Properties with a user ID of 1135. So this is related to that. Okay, and it's not nice lah if your page have something numbers like this. Okay, we wanted to have like my page here. For instance, I wanted to have my page, the one that with IEEE just now. So I tune back to my IEEE. Okay, IEEE. Right, this is the page. Okay, I wanted it to be like this. Okay, so you wanted to have the link of the page in much more common sense lah. You wanted to have your page link in much proper way. Okay, so now you wanted to have something like this, facebook.com/comvt.org without the numbers that we seen just now. Okay, so what you can do is that you have to go back to the setting just now, this about just now, right? And you see that the username. Okay, so we want to change the username. This username will actually improve the visibility of your link to be much proper lah, without the numbers here. So what you want to do is that create a page or username. Okay, so what name that you wanted to have, it should have the same relationship with the companies that you already created. So mine is Lelong Properties. Okay, okay, you can see that it gives a tick, a green tick over here, meaning that it's okay. Okay, sometimes when you put something that already being taken, I think if you put property is ineligible, ineligible. Okay, isn't is not, you cannot take this because somebody else has done it. So you have to a bit think of a bit logical thing that you can name it for your properties. So mine is a Lelong property, so I put Lelong property. Okay, so it's okay. So create a username. Okay, the page isn't eligible to have a username because this something to do with Facebook policy. I think you have to get around 20 or 40 people to like your page before they can give you this specific username lah. So it's okay, but this is how you can later customize so that when you wanted to refer to your Facebook page later on, it should be something like this lah. Okay, you just have facebook.com/comvt.org. The name that I've given is actually comvt.org. Okay, so later on, I wanted to address my site as facebook.com/Lelong Properties. Okay, so that is how you can do that. Okay, right. So share with me if you guys have already have your own Facebook page, so that we can see how it looks like. Okay, so you can go back to the home of your page. Okay, and then you can do some posting or whatsoever. Okay, any questions so far? Are you guys with me? Or you're waiting for me to record it later on? It's okay. Let me know if you have any problem. So right now, okay, you already have this page, okay, where you can start posting on your businesses. Okay, so these are the things that you already post. Okay, you can create event videos and so forth. Okay, so you have done your Facebook page. Okay, so for page which the purpose is to allow business to actually establish a unique presence of on the platform. Okay, so with a single login, you can actually have your page, your Facebook, both for your personal and also for business usage. Okay, it's not wrong to have your personal page or personal Facebook to promote your businesses. Okay, but if you can separate it, it's much more what they call it, much better lah. Okay, then another components is groups. Okay, and this is with a single login. Okay, what you can do is that you can create Facebook groups from here. Okay, okay, so you can have your Facebook group when you do click on the top here, create. Okay, When you click on that, you will see that there's a group option. Okay. So again, click create, and you will see a group option. Just now we do that with fish. Okay. But for group, I would suggest that rather than you go from there, okay, I would suggest you just start it from your page, and you want to link your page to your group. Okay, so what you can do is that in the same page that we already created just now, mine is Lelong Properties. Okay, so you go to groups down here. Okay, can you see it? There's a menu that shows a group over here. Right? Click on that group. Okay, and you will see that it gives you this option: build a community around your page. Okay, so we want to create a new group that actually relates to your business. Okay, so from the page itself, create a group that reflects your businesses. Okay, so say that for my Lelong property, I wanted to create a group that people can get into it. For instance, rumah murah, for instance, kan. So you want to create a group that can relate to people, so that many people will join the group, and with respect to that, you can do your sharing, and then you can actually interact with them, and you can give them some sharing session, live or whatsoever. Okay, and you manage the group properly lah. Okay, so the next task that we would like to have is to create a group. Okay, so you click on create group. Okay, so what group name that do you want to have? So you want to have do you want to have the same name as your businesses? I would say no. Okay, I would suggest that you find some keywords that relates to what people are searching, that relates to your businesses. Okay? So say that for this they wanted to have rumah lelong, rumah lelong. So I wanted to create a group that we call it rumah lelong. Okay, then if you want to add people, you can do that. Okay, or else then select privacy. Okay, choose privacy over here. Choose public lah. Okay, if you want to make a public group. Okay, so choose public, and then you push the create button over there. Right? Okay, so now it says that Lelong Properties invited you to join the page. Okay, so these are the page. These are the groups. Okay, so this is now a group. How do you know this is a group? There, up here it mentioned this is a group. Okay, this is a group. Okay, and these are the identities numbers for your group. Right? Okay, so the group have also almost the same features. Okay, as your personal page or your personal entity. Okay, but now one thing that you can see is that you have this area where you can under the group you have interacting as Lelong Properties. Okay, so you can interact actually as your page, or you can interact as your personal identity. Okay, so what I would suggest is that you can click on this item. Okay, so now you can see that you have two options. You want to have or you want to still be posting as a Lelong Properties page, or you want to have your personal. Since you haven't joined, so you join the group first. Okay, and now, okay, you can switch between your personal and also your individual identity. Okay, so right now say that I'm currently logged in as my personal. So when I post, you can see this icon is my personal icon. So I post it, test over here, okay, and then submit. Right, so you can see that the post is from my username or my individual usage, okay, right? Then try to click on this again, interactive, choose to Loilong properties page. So you wanted to switch back to your page as your page lah, okay. So right now, when you write, you can see that the icon is actually your page icon. So when you put test as your posting, now you see that these are the two different posting. The second one is actually posting that being done by my page, okay, which is the Lelong properties, and the first one is actually being done by my personal identity, which is Khairil. Okay, so with respect to that, you need to identify when you want to post as your identity and when you want to post as your page itself. Okay, so it depends on how do you want to put yourself. Okay, if you want to be the icon of that company, okay, so you can log into this group as yourself, okay, and then you can post it as your own personality, and people will see that you are having this character and so forth. Okay, so these are for groups. Okay, one thing for groups, actually you can filter out members that can join the group. Okay, so what you can do is that you can go to moderate your group. Okay, this one is to select only those who wanted to or you wanted to filter out only those who wanted to be you want specific members lah. You don't want to have everyone inside this, so you can filter out. Okay, so when you wanted to have this, you can see that create rules, okay, and membership questions. So you have a few menus over here. Okay, create rules and membership question. So the one that we wanted to start with is the membership questions. Okay, so click on the membership question, and you want to add the membership question. Okay, so first thing first is that the first question is that why are you interested in this page? Okay, why are you joining this group? You just want to know, right? So multiple choice, okay, and add emotion. I want to buy a Lelong property. Okay, another option. I am an investor. Okay, and then perhaps others lah. Okay, so you save this. Okay, and then add question. Another question. Do you need coaching? The option will be yes or no. Yes. Add option no. Then you save it. Okay. Third one, say that do want to interact with others. Okay, again, it's a yes or no lah. Yes or no. Okay, so these are a few questions. So membership question here, when you create this, it means that whenever anybody wanted to join, okay, they will actually need to really answer this question, okay, and when they already answer that question, they will be pending unless you accept them. Okay, so you will see that there's a pending subscription of people wanted to join, and you can filter out your selection of members according to your question that you ask over here lah. Okay, so with respect to that, you can filter those who doesn't wanted coaching because perhaps you want to sell your coaching services. Okay, so they don't need coaching, then perhaps you don't get them into the group. Okay, so you can filter that out, and you can start posting on your groups itself. Okay, right. Any questions so far? I'm still waiting for you guys links to your pages. Okay, right. Okay, that is on the group. Okay. Events, you can create events, but I rarely use this. Okay, basically, I usually use Google Calendar to promote my events. Okay, marketplace, it should be also over the personal and also on these pages usually lah. You can go to your pages. Where is it? Okay. So your pages, actually you can go for marketplace, but you can also go to create marketplace listing. Okay, so the next thing that if you want to go for marketplace, okay, so go to create and then see the marketplace listing over here, right? Okay, go to create on top of your Facebook, create and marketplace listing. Click on the marketplace listing, and now you can start putting your products or services into this. Okay, say that I wanted to sell property. Okay, so what are you selling? Property. Okay, what are the price? 4,450,000 ringgit. Okay. It should be in Malaysia, Kelab Kajang, category properties for sale, and then you put images, okay, of that. Just choose some images, okay, and then okay, so now you can start post it, okay, and click next, and recent clear marketplace list in your group. Okay, so do you want to do that? Okay, then you just click the publish. Okay, so now it says here the listing is currently being reviewed. Okay, so it needs to get approval from Facebook, okay, before we start it. So just mark it as, or I delete the listing, okay, because it's not a real one. Okay, so just with that, okay, you already can start putting your services and product onto your Facebook marketplace, right? Okay, then we're done with the marketplace. Live and watch party. Okay, Basically, you can do your live as I've already shown you. Okay, if you wanted to do that on your business side, you can do that same thing as we have done on the personal page. Okay, you just go to your page. Okay, and then you can start posting. What is it? Long. Go to that your page back. Okay. Catch. Okay. Or on the page is on the group, you can go live lah from group tak boleh. Where is my page? Page. Okay, this is my page. Okay, so you can go live directly from your page just by clicking on the posting. Right over here. Okay, you can go live or watch party lah. So anything that you wanted to have. Okay, so same thing lah. If you want to go live either in your personal or your page lah. Okay, and then for ads, okay, you will need to go to the Creator Studio. Okay, the one that I've showed here. Okay, Creator Studio, where is it? Okay, this page you can see it if you go to your posting. Okay, right here, this is you want to post something. Okay, when you try to create a post over here, then you scroll down and you can see this publishing tool. Okay, so this is for the Creator Studio. Okay, you have to go to the publishing tools. Okay, and you get to this page. Okay, and you can actually start creating your visual or creating your post. Okay, so create your post. Okay, and then up add a story or post, create post. Okay, so say that you have some wording. Okay, and then you want to boost. Okay, so now you can see on the bottom right over here, there's a word, a boost post. Okay, when you create posting in this business facebook.com, okay, there's a boost post over there. Okay, so what you can do is that you just click the boost post. Okay, so now you can actually create a boost. Let me put properly lah. Cancel ad. Say that here and put some image. Okay, open. Okay, so we want to post this post, and also in the same time we want to get much more audience. So we tend to buy Facebook ads lah. Okay, right? So now you start with create new audience. Okay, still loading. Okay, so here it says that by default you will spend a total of 35 ringgit. This ad will run for 7 days ending on 30th of July 2020. Okay, so we want to customize this. You can actually customize it. Say that your budget is daily is only 3 ringgit. Okay. So it says that for 7 days, you can actually have it, and you can actually customize it. Say yes.
So we are paying this to Facebook.
This one is you want to boost your posting lah.
I don't know. So we are paying this to Facebook lah.
Yes, correct.
Using PayPal everything lah.
We use PayPal, yeah.
PayPal or credit card, anything lah, semua lah.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Oh.
Okay. So this is how they boost. Meaning that when we talk about boosting, accordingly to here is what we call paid customer or paid view. Okay. The one that we post it naturally is called organic. Okay. I can show later on some different organic and paid lah. Okay, but basically this is how you wanted Facebook to customize your boosting. Okay, you can also choose say that with 3 ringgit your budget is only for 4 days lah. So it says here it will be only 12 ringgit. Okay, starting from today and the others. Okay, tracking conversion. Okay, Facebook as a Facebook pixel, which I don't think I have time to explain about this. Okay, but basically with Pixel you can after you already done this, okay, you can track and then you can retargeting your customer. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, people reach is still loading. I'm not so sure why, but you can actually make more customization on your boosting because down here it should have like which location that you wanted to set or whatsoever. Okay, so but here it just mentioned about it's still loading and I can't show you. Okay, and they are still calculating on whatsoever. So if it's finished, then you can set your budget and you can go live. Okay, so this is what we call paid posting. Okay, and this paid posting is according to your budget. So a normal posting you just schedule your post, but for a paid posting you choose post boost. Okay, boost. A normal one you just choose schedule post. Okay, so this will be organic. This will be paid version paid version of your posting. Okay. Right. So that is how you wanted to really customize your Facebook page and post. Okay. Say if I wanted to show you a bit of organic or non-organic, say that all posts, right? And if I scroll down, for instance, this posting, okay, this posting, I can see the analytics of this posting. Okay. Right. Okay. So this is a posting that I've done 2 days ago. Okay. I took a video from a hawker in tepi jalan lah, and then I post it. Okay, and it reached 15,000 people. Okay, so I'm also surprised. Okay, 192 reaction. Okay, 124 likes. Okay. And then 51 comments. Okay, 161 clicks. Okay, so these are the things that you can further investigate. So you can actually see the reflection of whatever things that relate to your post. I don't see, they should have some what they call it, much more analytics from this, okay, but it doesn't show you. But the thing is that you can actually see whatever that you already posted, okay, and you can see that how many clicks and whatsoever that relates towards it lah. Okay, and if and this is organic, I didn't pay for it, okay, so this is just an organic posting that people like it based on a normal without paying Google any cent, right? Okay, so that is on ads, okay. Right, so with I think I can wrap up a bit because it's already 12:30. Okay, so from today's session, basically we have gone through some information about social media marketing. Okay, and we have already focused much more on the Facebook as a social media example marketing. Okay, we have also gone through how to create personal account. Okay, and then you can see your individual personal Facebook account. We already created a business page. Okay, with respect to that, we create a post on top of your Facebook page. Okay, and you can also manage your post using the Facebook creator, okay, which is called the Creator Studio. You can actually see also the performance of your posting. Okay, like this one, you can see that you have the impression of either this is based on paid or organic. Okay, so you can see that here on your right hand side, it mentioned about is it an organic or paid. Okay, so if you are using a paid one, you will see that if you are using a paid one, you can see that this part will be okay. If you are using organic or using a paid one, you can see the effect over here lah, the paid. But now it's totally 100% organic. Okay, so nothing that we pay Facebook to boost our posting. Okay, so you can see from there. Okay, and then you also have done some posting just now. Okay, we have gone how to go live. Okay, other than that, Pixel, if you want to do remarketing, I don't think we have time to explain that today. Perhaps tomorrow. Okay, and then we have also our creating custom audience. Okay, creating a remarketing campaign. Okay, so that is what we already further explained lah. Okay, so when you do your marketing, just a few words before we end, always use media in your post. Okay, because it will reflect the engagement better with either images or videos. Okay, before you post, okay, study the target demographic of your Facebook audience. Okay, so you can see that from the analytics of your Facebook page creator. Always use media in your post. Okay, apply the 20-80 rules. Okay, this is a good suggestion, meaning that 80 will be value content, high value content such as inspiration post, educational post, sharing, motivating, and then hard sell 20% of your content. So meaning that out of 10 of your content, it should be 8 is a high value content, another 20 is a hard sell, or if you have 5 posting in a day, 4 should be sharing types of posting. The left one will be the hard sell content lah. Okay. Choose your cover photo to promote discount. Okay, on the page, as I mentioned, on the top is your where you can show your promotion on top of your images of your page. Okay, optimize your campaign in real time. Okay, and the last but not least, okay, for organic posts, I would say that the best thing is to ask questions to your customer or audience. So get that to answer your question, okay, and ask feedback for them and comments. Okay, upload videos, okay, to Facebook rather than you share a link of your YouTube channel page. Run a contest so that fans will engage, okay, and they will also invited their other friends to participate. Okay, use hashtag if possible, right? So with that, I end my session for today. Okay, as I've been request just now, I will share the recorded session videos with you guys later after this lah. Okay, so before we go, I open for any question or any sharing. Or before that, your task just now is to actually create a Facebook page. Okay, make a screenshot and then share into the Google Drive that I've already shared. Okay. Any question or anything that anybody want to address before I end this session? No? Okay. So if not, I would say that would be my awesome session. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Alright, so thank you, sir, Khairul Faizi. So I hope that you have learned something from today's session. Then according to my actual plan, okay, so today is the third day, right? So the assignment is to post one text and image on the Facebook page over here. So this is the one that I wanted you to do. Okay, so do the assignment here. Okay, so also yesterday landing page, and before that search for company name also should have been posted. Okay. Oh, by the way, anybody completed all the tasks will be given a free gift lah. Okay, at the end of this session. Okay, or at the end of this total class lah. So those who completed all the session, Dr. Shima will check, okay, and will give some marks, okay, and the winner will have some what they call it, prize being given to me. I will post it later on. Okay, what is it? Yeah, free gift. Yeah, this is to promote, right? Marketing. We are doing marketing, so we expect or we do whatever marketing done. Okay. So for tomorrow, basically we will try to cover Facebook group and ads also. Okay, just now we just put a normal posting, but for tomorrow we wanted to do the advertisement much more in detail. Okay. But most of it I've already covered, so let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, but these are the things that smartphone it's a secret. Alright, so if there's no other question, I'll stop over here. Okay, and we'll see. I see you tomorrow morning at 9. Okay. And have a nice day. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And Thank you everyone for your attention. Bye.